Hey guys, this is Abhishek from GarageTools.com, and today we are going to do the quick unboxing of the most affordable phone from Motorola. This phone has been recently launched in India. It is now available. As of now, it is not in stock in Flipkart, but you can later on buy it. This is the most affordable phone with the best hardware you can get in the market as of now. You can only buy it from Flipkart. So this is the Motorola Moto E, and I have just got the box. As you can see, the box is very simple, nothing exceptional. You have some Google services being mentioned at the back side. So we are going to do the unboxing of this device as of now in this video, and we are going to talk about the key features of this device. So this is going to be a quick detailed preview of this particular device, and this will be an unboxing as well. Again, I have unboxed the device already. I could not resist myself, so I have unboxed the device. I have used it for like 2 to 3 hours, and now I'm doing the unboxing for you so that I can show you the box contents. So opening the box, you just have to open this seal, and then you can open the box, and the first thing you will get in the package is the device itself, which is the Motorola Moto E. This device looks very good. In terms of build quality, it is almost the same if you have seen the Moto G. So again, if you haven't seen the Moto G, I would say this is one of the best build quality phone you can get for a price of around 7,000 rupees. For which it is available. It is available in two colors. This is the black color, and it is also available in white color as well. However, the white color is out of stock, and again the black color is also out of stock at this point of time when I'm doing this video. So before I talk about the phone in detail, let me just show you the package contents. So here we have the package, and once we open the package, we will see a charger, which is a 100 milliampere charger, which you will get within the package. And this is a charger with the cable, the charging cable. This cannot be used for data syncing. And then the other thing which we get in the package is the headphones. I have tested these headphones as well. These are standard headphones, very basic in terms of the sound quality. The bass levels are very low, and again the trebles are okay. So overall clarity from these headphones is going to be okay, but I would suggest you to go for third-party headphones in case you want to have a better sound quality. You also have a module over here which has a button to pick the call, so you can use them for voice calls as well. And this is how the audio lead look like. The sound quality is just average from these headphones, nothing exceptional. And this is the charger which you will get within the package. Apart from this, you also get some user manuals which are there inside the package. Let me just show you all of them. So here we have a limited warranty and mobile phone guide, and then you have a guide in Hindi, you have a guide in English, and then you have a quick start guide, and you have a quick start guide in Hindi as well. So again, all these things are things which you will get within the package: the device, the charger, the headphone, and some user guides. And there is nothing else inside the package. You do not get the micro USB to USB cable for data syncing inside the package. You will have to buy it additionally. So in case you have it for any other phone, you can use that one, unless you can buy this. So let's take a look over the phone now. The phone looks really good. It is easy to hold in one hand, kind of lightweight as well. The weight of the device is around 142 grams, which makes it fairly light to hold in one hand. The kind of material which has been used to make it, the back cover is again rubberized matte finish, so it will give you a very fine grip when you hold this device in one hand. And again, it won't slip out of your hand without any problem. So it won't slip out of your hand basically. And then if you take a look over the edges, you have a shiny grill basically in black finish, which looks good and also give this device a very good look and feel. On the front, we can see we have the earpiece, which is behind this chrome grill, which is looking good, and you have the loudspeaker over here. Again, there are some people which are confused whether both of these are actually loudspeaker. This device only have one loudspeaker, which is over here, and there is a loudspeaker as well as a microphone behind this chrome grill at the bottom. And on the top, you have the chrome grill which is hiding the earpiece basically. You do have proximity and ambient light sensors over here. I don't know whether you can see them or not. And you also have a LED notification light as well on this device. So again, talking about the phone in general, this phone is a pretty handy phone, kind of lightweight. The thickness of the phone is around 12.3 millimeter, which is again not very thin, but again you won't feel the weight thickness of it because it has a curved design at the back, which makes it easy to hold. At the rear, you have a 5 megapixel fixed focus camera, It is not an autofocus camera. Again, macro shots with this phone are not going to be very clear, but they are going to be okay, whereas the long shot are going to be good, decent, I would say, not good in that case. So you have a Motorola logo as well at the dimple over here at the back. On this side you have the power and sleep key, finished in chrome, and both of these are plastic buttons. This is the volume rocker. Both of them give you good amount of feedback. On the top you have the 3.5mm audio jack. Here you have the secondary microphone. The primary microphone is over here on this device, and again, once you remove the back cover, I can show you the slot for the SIM card and other connectivity. So once you open the back cover, we can see that the battery cannot be removed out of the phone. The battery is non-removable. It is a 1980 mAh battery, and over here you can see the slot for the SIM card. Both of these SIM card slot will accept a micro SIM, not a normal size SIM card, not a nano SIM. Some people are saying that they are accepting nano SIM, but they are micro SIM, both of them, and you have the micro SD memory card slot as well on this device to expand the storage. So again, we will tell you whether you can actually install applications on this device on the micro SD memory card or not, but again, you can move applications from the phone memory to the SD card. So this is something which can confirm. Now taking a look over the display is a 4.3-inch QHD display. The exact resolution is 540 into 960 pixels, and again, at this particular resolution, the display is quite crisp and clear, I would say. The pixel density of the display is approximately 200. So the pixel density of the display is approximately 256 pixels per inch, and at this pixel density, even if you take a closer look, you won't notice any pixelation as far as text is concerned. And once you take a look over the display from extreme angles, as you can see, the viewing angles of this particular display on this phone are pretty wide. You can view the display from extreme angles. From almost any angle you can view the display. There might be a little bit amount of color fading, but again, it looks pretty good from almost all the angles. So talking about the display size is 4.3 inch, and again, it is quite suitable to be used with one hand. You can easily reach all the part of the screen with one hand without any issues. So one-handed usage of this device is not going to be an issue. So this is how the overall applications will look like. All those applications which come pre-installed. You also get some Google application which is again part of the OS which is there. The OS which is running on the device is again stock Android. Nothing, no customization as far as the UI is concerned. Everything is just fluid and snappy. I would say this device does not give you any kind of lag. After using this device, and I have used this device for like more than 2 to 3 hours, and I have tried running multiple applications in the background, and it was not lagging at all. So in terms of the UI, it was not lagging. There was a little bit amount of lag in between different home screen transition at times, but again, there was not a major lag on this device while I was using it some hours before. So this is how the application scenario will look like. These are all the applications you will get. You also get Motorola Migrate application, you also get Motorola Assist as well, and then you also get Motorola Alert, which is not visible as of now in the all application drawer. Maybe I need to download it from the Play Store, and we will talk about that as well. Taking a look over the notification center, this is how the notification center looks like. I am downloading the Frontline Commando D-Day and some of the games which I will test on this device. And now if we take a look over the settings, again, all the UI is again stock Android, nothing customized, so which is again making this phone snappy in terms of the UI. So the version of Android which is running on the device is Android 4.4.2 KitKat. So it is getting KitKat out of the box. When we take a look over the storage scenario, so storage scenario is something I would like to tell you that it has 4 GB of internal storage, and out of that around 2.21 GB is available to the user. And again, I have installed a couple of applications in game. So right now the available amount of storage is not 2.21 GB, it is around 1.19 GB which is available to the user. But again, you will get 2.21 GB, approximately 2 GB you can say that you get on this device. But when it comes to SD card, we will just confirm that whether you can actually install applications on the SD card or not. So talking about the SD card support, I have just inserted a 16 GB SD card on this device, and after inserting the SD card I do not get the option of changing the default storage location. That means one thing which you will not be able to do on this device is that you will not be able to install applications directly on the SD card, but again you can move certain applications from the phone memory to the SD card. So once we go into the app scenario, let me just first of all show you the RAM. So RAM is 1 GB on this device, and as of now in the current scenario when I'm not running too many applications in the background, around 359 MB of RAM is being free. And I have ran couple of applications and something, but again this is not the RAM which you will get on the first boot. On first boot you will get slightly more amount of RAM, but as of now in the current scenario with moderate usage, 556 or 530 MB of RAM is being used out of 1 GB, and 385 MB of RAM is free, which is again not high, but the phone is responsive. I am not noticing any lag as far as the UI is concerned. And taking a look over the downloaded application, here we have some downloaded application. I have downloaded Dead Trigger as well, and let me just try moving Dead Trigger as of now, which is a 419 MB of game, to the SD card. So let me just do this. So it is saying that it is moving, and I think it will take some time. So it has moved the application from the phone memory to the SD card, and this game is now going to run from the SD card. We will show you the performance of this game as well. So this is how you can actually move applications from the phone memory to the SD card on Moto E, but you cannot install application directly on the SD card. Talking about the display, here we have the display settings, and taking a look over the brightness, you do have support for automatic brightness because of the ambient light sensor which we have on this device. When it comes to wallpaper support, you have support for live wallpapers, static wallpapers. Video wallpapers by default are not supported. You can again make them supported with the help of other third-party application which you can install. Here we have location services, and this device does support GPS navigation as well. So you can use this device for GPS navigation. You can use it with Google Maps as well without any issues. It will work perfectly fine. You just need to enable this, and you can enable these settings as well. The Google location services, you can actually go and check it, and then you can use this device for GPS navigation without any issues. Now taking a look over the Wi-Fi and tethering options, so you do have support for VPN and tethering, and mobile hotspot option is also there. So you can create a Wi-Fi hotspot from this device, and you do have support for USB tethering as well. So okay, you have the option of creating a mobile Wi-Fi hotspot as well. So in case you have a 3G SIM card inserted into the slot 1 which will support 3G, the second slot of the SIM card will not support 3G, the first one will do, and then you can create a portable Wi-Fi hotspot, and you can share the 3G internet with the help of Wi-Fi hotspot you have created with other multiple devices with which you can connect to that Wi-Fi. Now let's take a look over the system information and the hardware configuration. The model number of the device is XT1022. As you can see, it has got an ARM V7 processor clocked at approximately 1.2 GHz, or you can say 1.1 as well. It is a dual core CPU. It is from Snapdragon Qualcomm MSM 8610. And when we take a look over the display resolution is 540 into 888, because it is not 540 into 960 because the capacitive buttons are actually within the display, they are not within the body, so they will take some part of the screen resolution at times, if not all the times. When it comes to video playback, you will get a full screen video experience, but some of the times you will notice the problem because of these capacitive buttons which will take some part of the screen resolution. You have Adreno 305 GPU which we have on this device, and it is a pretty decent GPU for running games. When it comes to the sensors, you have limited number of sensors which includes the accelerometer sensor, light sensor, proximity sensor. This device does not have a magnetic field sensor, so still you will be able to use GPS navigation on this device because it has GPS navigation and GLONASS, both of them are there, so you can use GPS navigation on this device with the help of that, although it does not have magnetic field sensor. So GPS navigation may not be very precise, but you can still use navigation on this device with the help of Google Maps. Now here we have the phone dialer, and we see nothing new in the phone dialer. When it comes to dialing a number, you can dial a number simply without any problem, but you do not have the option of making a video call from the phone dialer on this device. Now here we have the messaging application, and messaging application is again kind of stock Android. When it comes to typing, you do have continuous input supported by default, which is enabled on the device, so you can type quite easily and faster with the help of continuous input and swipe to type, which is supported. Although when it comes to the keyboard keys are pretty nicely spaced out and kind of big enough to type on this device. You will not face any problem while typing on this device. You can always type in the landscape mode as well in case you face any issues. Apart from that, the 4.3-inch display is pretty easy to be used with one hand, and you can easily type on this device with one hand as well, which is a very good thing. Now taking a look over the camera, we have a 5 megapixel camera at the back, which is a fixed focus camera, and there is no front facing camera on this device. And let me just take this photo. The camera UI is again very much stock Android. It is the default stock camera UI which you will get. Again, it is a fixed focus camera, so don't expect a good amount of detail, especially in case you take shots which are kind of close, in which the camera is kind of closer to the object. As you can see, this is one shot which we have just taken right now, and this shot does not look very good in terms of the details. As you can see, it is kind of very blur. I cannot read the text on the phone. Again, I can take this shot without light as well, and let me see how the overall camera performance. Again, we are not expecting much, but I would like to see how does the camera perform when I take a shot like this without the artificial light. So we have both the shots now, and I can show you both of them one by one. So this is the one which we have taken without any kind of artificial light. This is how it looks like. Again, this one is not looking at all good, whereas this one is looking good in terms of the colors, at least I would say. Again, this is the camera on this device is not suited for close-up shots. In case you take long shots, they will look good, at least visible and better in terms of the overall representation as far as color production is concerned, whereas the closer shots are something which you should better not take from this device, because the details are not going to be clear and the colors are not going to be clear as well. Colors are not going to be better as well if you do not have good amount of light falling on the subject. When it comes to the video recording options, it can record video only at 480p. It cannot record a high definition video. Even when it is a 5 megapixel camera, we cannot record high definition video. And again, I don't know why Motorola has done that, because there are other devices in which we have 5 megapixel camera and you can record video at 720p, but this one cannot do as of now. So taking a look over the photo settings, here we have the panorama mode, which is also supported. You also have a auto HDR mode as well, which you can enable, and over here you have the auto HDR mode, which you can enable or disable. You have location tagging as well, which you can specify in case you want to have it. You have the option of changing the default stored location for the videos and pictures on this device. You have the aspect ratio, which you can control from widescreen on and off. You have the volume, the shutter sound. The camera shutter sound can also be turned off. When it comes to the other settings, when we take a look over the zooming, basically it is a digital zoom, it is not an optical zoom, so it is not going to help you, especially in terms of the clarity if you are looking at. So better not use the digital zoom on this device. So this is how the overall camera performance and the interface and options are going to be on this device. One more thing I would like to highlight is that whenever you are doing a video recording, you also have the option of pausing the video in between, and then you can again record the video by adjusting the subject, and then you can resume that by just tapping over here. And once you want to stop it, you can just stop and it will get stopped. Now to test the OTG functionality on this device, we have an OTG flash drive over here, and let me just try connecting this flash drive with this device, and let's see whether the OTG works on this device or not. So we have just connected the flash drive and it has not detected the same. So it looks like that the OTG is not supported on this device. Again, this device has a limited storage, around 2 GB is available to the user, but you also have the option of expanding the storage with the help of micro SD memory card, but OTG seems not to be supported. Let me just try connecting the OTG flash drive, basically the flash drive with the help of an OTG cable, and let me see whether this one works or not. So OTG is not supported on this device. You cannot connect a flash drive on this device and read the contents later on. Here we have the scores for the Nina Mark utility, and we have got a score of 47.6 FPS, and this device is going to be pretty good in terms of playing some of the medium graphic intensive games and some of the graphic intensive games as well. You can always play casual games as well on this device without much of an issue, provided you have storage for the same. And again, you can actually move certain games which are supposed to be moved and can be played from the SD card. You can actually install those games first of all on the phone memory, and if they are big enough, then you can always move them to the SD card if it is supported. Now the score which we have got on NT2 is 12365, as you can see, and it is again at the bottom. But again, this score does not indicate that this device will lag. The overall performance of this device after using it for like 2 to 3 hours, I can say that this device can be used for day-to-day usage without any issues, and you should forget about the scores which is there on NT2. Again, I would say this is a pretty impressive score for a device which is only 7,000 rupees in the market. So as you can see, we are playing a YouTube video from our channel, and this is a high definition video which is being played at high quality because of the low resolution of this device, but again it is not that low as well. This is how the viewing angles will look like, especially whenever you watch a video. The video will get played in full screen. As you can see, I cannot see any black bars top and bottom or on the left or right, and the viewing angles of the video are also pretty good. You can view the video from almost any angle without any issues. And let me just increase the volume to full. So the volume is now full, and let me just play this video again. If you actually hold the device like this, the overall volume of sound will get increased and it will get amplified because the loudspeaker is actually over here, and once you cover it, the sound will get blocked. But again, covering it will not be an issue. The design is really good. It is so the loudspeaker is actually on the front, so it will not get blocked. You cannot block it like this, you can block it like this. You can always place the device like this on a table as well, and the sound will not get blocked. And again, this device only has one loudspeaker over here. There is no one over here, so the sound does not get blocked. And again, the sound does get properly blocked whenever you cover this, but again it will not get blocked because of this. So this is how the overall loudspeaker design is looking like. And the loudness of the sound which comes out from the loudspeaker on this device is again not too loud, but it is pretty good for anyone using this phone. For one person it is good, and for indoors as well it is good enough. So as you can see, we are now playing this game called Temple Run OZ, which is a casual graphic intensive game. And as far as the overall playback is concerned, it is pretty smooth. The graphics are smooth. Touchscreen is responsive, as responsive as it can be. So the overall response from the game is coming out good. The playback is also pretty smooth, and the gravity sensor on the device is also working well, as you can see. So now we are playing this medium graphic intensive game called Frontline Commando D-Day, as you can see. Okay, I just came out of the game because I pressed the home button. So let me just continue. So this game is running fine without much of an issue till now. The graphics are kind of smooth. I can easily aim on the players and shoot, as you can see. There is no problem with the playback of the game till now. It is kind of smooth. All the controls of the games are visible on the screen. I can easily play this game without any issues, as you can see. And there is a very minute amount of graphic lag, but it is pretty okay. I can play this game quite smoothly on this device. So that's all from us. As far as the overall battery performance is concerned, I am not able to comment as of now on the battery performance because I have not used it for one day even. So I will not be able to comment about that. But still, I would say that the overall battery performance is pretty good. I have played the games like Frontline Commando D-Day, Dead Trigger, Temple Run OZ, all these games, and again the battery degrade level or the battery degrade rate was not that fast, so you can play some games as well without any issues, without degrading the battery at a very high rate. So we will comment about the battery in detail later on. That's all from us as far as the quick preview or the quick detailed preview of the Motorola Moto E. Do let us know if you have any specific question for this device. I would love to help you. You can like this video help you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.